Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2024 Ford Escape. We are working our way through the different trim levels, and we've come to the plug-in hybrid. It is its own trim level for in the last actually since 23 actually, and so we're going to talk about what's standard in this trim level, what else you get on different packages and standalone options in this one video. This is the last in our series on the Escape, so do check those others out if you're looking for a hybrid version or something. They are available in some other trim levels, so we're going to dive in and talk about this. Order banks are open up right now for the 2024 Ford Escape. So go into your local dealership, including the plug-in hybrid is available to order too. So we're going to dive in and talk about this. And don't forget, if you like videos like this, you probably like our channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And we are taking orders, by the way. We'll have more information about that at the end of the video and a timestamp, as well as there's timestamps for all these different parts of the video. If you open up that more in the description, you can see those timestamps. So we're going to dive in. We are going to use Ford's website as reference for this. It is up and running here. And I want to show you how you get to that because it is a little tricky. Go to vehicles up here. SUVs and cars is highlighted. Go to the Escape. What you're going to see is a 23 Ford Escape build and price because there's still enough vehicles at dealers' lots that because the inventory and build and price are kind of used together. So as long as there's inventory, they're going to have the build and price available. So, but if you go to this drop down up here, you'll see 24 Escape down at the bottom. Click on that, and you'll see this is the information for the 24 model year build and price. Click on that, you'll see 24 Escape, and we have it. Now, we've done a video on the Active. We did one on the ST line, included the ST line, the Select, and the Elite into one video. And then last, we did the Elite. Now we're going to get to the plug-in hybrid, which starts at $40,500 for that at the starting price. So what's great about the plug-in hybrid, it brings the kind of the best of both worlds in a sense that you can go in an all-electric mode, but yet also have a hybrid. So it's great for like if you're commuting and you can choose to go all electric and drive back and forth to work commuting with it, and then charge it at night, and then in the evening because it really doesn't take long to charge, and then on the weekend, if you want to go out of town, you're not relying just on electric and have to find chargers. You have a hybrid vehicle at that point, and you can drive on the highway, go on trips, everything else with that. So it becomes your daily driver and your out-of-town vehicle. So that's what's cool about that. I think more vehicles should have a plug-in hybrid. I'd like to see it a little bit lower. It's a little high here, but that's because it includes a lot of standard features with the plug-in hybrid. So let's click on in here and go into this. Go into the powertrain here. And this is going to come standard. The only way is the 2.5 liter Atkins cycle hybrid engine with the eCVT transmission, and front wheel drive is the only configuration here on this. And yeah, so that's a 700A equipment group for that. This is also going to have the pedestrian alert sounder. So as you're backing up, it's going to alert you so people know that that you're backing up because it's a quiet vehicle and it's running and they don't know it. It does also have the electronic fuel door release. So a lot of your hybrids and plugins will have that as well. You also have the charging port as well for this. So you can be able to charge the vehicle. It's going to have a smaller battery than maybe a full electric will, but you can charge that up. Also, you get a mobile power cord. So if you want to plug that in, whether it be your house, a lot of times you can just use that to plug in this because it's a smaller battery at home using that mobile power cord. Or you can install a bigger charger into your house if you'd like. Also, neutral tow capability is also available with this. We'll have selectable drive modes. Ford's not telling us on this one what the drive modes are, but normally you're going to get like a normal, an eco, maybe a sport mode. Yeah, you might get a slippery mode as well. And those different drive modes will change how the vehicle will shift, how the throttle response is, all those different things with that. Also, we do have front and rear stabilizer bar. We have electric parking brake with an auto hold, which means if you come up to a stop sign or light, press that brake, you can let go of the brake and it'll just hold that brake there if you have it activated. We also do have the electronic traction control, and we have the power steering with the electric power assist steering, the EPAS. So that means it's slower parking lots and such. It's a lot easier to turn the wheel into those parking spaces and such. And then we do have transmission oil cooler as well. So now let's talk about some safety features here on this. And I don't really have a lot of images for this. We do have a driver and front passenger dual stage airbag. Depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. It will deploy a different size airbag. And then also we do have a driver knee airbag as well that'll help from that front collision, so that way your knees are protected from that steering column. We do have front seat mounted side impact airbags. That's going to pull you from the side of that seat. So if you have that side collision and where that would crunch in at you, it's going to help protect you from that. Safety canopy side curtain airbag with a rollover sensor. So if the vehicle is going to roll over, it's going to deploy those airbags down, help protect from breaking glass and sheet metal coming in through those windows and such. We do have advanced track with roll stability control with curve control. So it helps you keep you on your intended path. You use a series of brakes around the vehicle in milliseconds to help keep you going. If you're going on a curve, maybe a little too fast, it'll help control that, as well as maybe it's slick outside, something like that. Also, we have torque vectoring control. We see that a lot on front wheel drive vehicles. We have pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. So it's going to include pedestrian detection, forward collision warning, and dynamic brake support. So if you're going along, you're not paying attention, the vehicle in front of you stopped or maybe going slower than you, and at your current speed, you would hit them, then it's going to alert you and let you know with that front forward collision warning. Series of lights on the dash and tones that you need to stop. Preloads of brakes, so when you do transition to the brake, you'll stop even faster, and even monitors not only vehicles but pedestrians. Post collision braking. So if you you get an accident, maybe you're unconscious, maybe you forget to put it in park, it'll brake the vehicle for you. SOS post crash alert system that honks the horns, flashes the lights if you're on the side of the road in an accident. We also do have lane keeping system that you can activate and turn on with or without the cruise. And this is going to give you lane keeping assist and lane keeping alert and driver alert. So lane keeping assist means that if you're going along, you have that set, you get over to those lines, it's going to actually go to those lines and bring you back in. The alert will actually allow you to leave your lane, but it's going to vibrate the steering wheel if you've left your lane. If you use those together, which you can use those in combination, is that when you get over to that line, it might bring you back in, but it'll vibrate the steering wheel and let you know you weren't paying attention, you got over to that line. Driver alert is going to alert you if you take your hands off the steering wheel too often. Now, this also has road departure warning. We don't see that on too many vehicles. I see it on the Super Duty, and it's on this Escape. And I believe that also means that even if your lane keeping system is not activated, if you're leaving that road, it's going to warn you and let you know that. Evasive steering assist. So if you can't stop in time to, or you're going to hit the vehicle and you need to turn around them, it's going to assist in that steering around that vehicle. Intersection assist. If you're turning across that intersection and there's a car coming and you don't pay attention to that and don't see that and notice that, it's going to brake the vehicle so you don't hit that vehicle in the intersection. And we do have security, lock, passive, and a theft system. That basically means that only the coded key can start the vehicle. All right, now let's get into some of the exterior features here. There we go. So looking at the front of the vehicle here, we do have on the front, of course, nice black grille up here. It does have the coast to coast. Actually, it's not showing that. LED signature lighting on the top. I believe that's LED light bar on the top up there as well. It's actually not noticing that in my information, so that might be part of a package later. Let me look real quick. So sorry, I wasn't prepared on that. Yeah, actually that is not. So you're going to have a chrome accent here on the top. So what's great about the plug-in hybrid is you can have very basic equipment with getting some technologies, and then you can actually go up with this. We have one package that really steps it up and gives it fully loaded. This in here will have a chrome accent up here. LED headlights up here too. You also have automatic headlights, which means they'll come on automatic when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light when you have the auto feature there. Also wiper activated headlights. So when you turn the wipers on, headlights will come on. LED fog lights down here as well too. And we do also have auto high beams, which means that if it's dark enough outside, it turns those high beams on. If someone approaches you in the city lights, it'll shut them off, which can be activated and deactivated in your lighting section. Oh, as well as configurable daytime running lights too. So you'll have that too. That's all equipped there. And then let's see here. Already to page 2. We do also have the front bumpers up here on the front, body colored here, molded in black under here. You do have active grille shutters as well that open and close when it needs to help cool that off. That's it for that. Now on the side, we do see a special wheel you don't see on any other trim levels. 18-inch machine face magnetic aluminum wheel with the painted pockets. 225/60 R18 all-season tire pressure monitoring system as well. 4-wheel disc brakes with analog braking system as well. We do have body colored mirror caps up here. And actually, let me change this color here so we can see that impact of that. There you go. Body colored mirror caps there. It does have your power and heat glass for that. Manual folding as well. And it does have the Bliss with cross traffic alert. That's a blind spot information system. So if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of the mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. As you're backing up, if someone crosses your path behind you, it's going to alert you as well. Series of tones you need to stop. It also lights up the productivity screen too and lets you know there's someone coming back across behind you. We do have intelligent access with push button start. So just leave that key fob in your pocket, put your hands in the door handle. It's going to automatically unlock the vehicle for you, allow you to get in and out. Start the vehicle without getting the keys out. And then when you get out of the vehicle, just press the ridges on the doorknob and it's going to lock the vehicle up too. All right. We do also have 2 remotes for that too. And you get remote start on the key on the remote as well. If you're in close enough proximity, you can remote start the vehicle. Looks like we do have the black lower molding down here, as well as around the wheel lip molding, as well as here in the back. So help protects it from rocks and such debris coming up from your tires. We do have black belt line molding with a chrome accent around it on the outside right there. We do have this door does pop open electronically. You got to press that to open that door. No cap to worry about leaving behind, getting your hands dirty or anything like that. Easy fuel capless filler door. Privacy glass in these back windows and back glass. Roof rack side rails as well on the vehicle too, right there. And make sure I got everything. There you go. On the rear of the vehicle, we do have a body colored rear spoiler, center high mounted stoplight on that. Rear defrost with rear wiper and a washer back here too. We do have the molded in black bumpers, as we mentioned. Rear view camera, so you can see as you're backing up. We also do have the parking sensors back here, too. As you're backing up, you're going to get alert if you get too close to anything. Chrome tip dual exhaust back here. It does have a unique skid plate back here in the back. And then also power lift gate. So you can use a remote for that, or there's a button underneath if you have the keys on you that will power lift gate that up, or power that lift gate to go up. And then inside you do have a mini spare as well as a rear cargo area light in the vehicle too. Now moving to the interior of the vehicle here. This does have, you can see a couple different color interiors, just showing ebony black. We'll get into color of interiors just in a little bit. But we do have illuminated entry system with courtesy lamp delay, so you can see lights up here. We also have floor mats, carpeted front and rear for this vehicle. Sport contour bucket seats, a partial vinyl with cloth. So similar to what we did see with the ST line, if you followed those videos, except for we don't have the black stitching on it. Let me give you a view there. You can kind of see that. Go to 360 view. You can kind of see it. So the inserts in there are going to be cloth with the outside of it being vinyl. So this will be cloth right here. These 3 pieces will be cloth. This will be cloth on the backrest, but these outside pieces will be vinyl. So easier to keep clean and wipe clean as well on the vehicle there. So and then we do have the heated front seats as well. So driver and front passenger seats will be heated. We also do have a 8-way power driver seat, so forward and back, up and down, power lumbar, power recline. 4-way manual passenger seat, so it has a lever under here, so it can go forward and back, as well as manual recline. The rear seats, seats 3, 60-40 split bench seat for this backrest, so it splits right there, so that can lay down, or this one can lay down, or you can lay both of them down. And so that way you can lay those down for extra cargo room and everything. Those seats can slide forward and back. So this is a 60%, so that would slide together, slide forward and back. This one slides forward and back as well. We do have 2-way head restraints, so they'll go up and down on these 2 outside seats. The middle one's fixed, and then the front seats as well will go up and down too. And then we do have an armrest that comes down with 2 cup holders. We have the lat system, lower anchors and tethers for children, so you can securely fasten the front and rear-facing car seats down into those seats. We do have behind the console USB type A and C port back there as well. There you go. And then inside, power windows is one touch up and down for the front and rear windows. So one touch means you just hard press it down until you kind of feel it press, and then you don't have to hold it. They'll go down. Coming up, you just pull it till you feel that little click, and then let go, and it'll roll those up. On the door locks, we do have power lock and unlock with an auto lock and auto unlock, which means when you start going, it's going to lock the vehicle up. When you open that driver's door, unlocks the doors. Also, child safety lock. So you can those back doors you can lock out so those kids can't open them that are in those that are back there so you don't jump out of the vehicle. Now the steering wheel is a premium wrapped heated steering wheel. So part of the heated features, just like the heated seats. Manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel, just a lever under there. It'll go up and down, forward and back. You just lock it back into place when you're done. Now, this does have intelligent adaptive cruise control as standard equipment with stop and go, lane centering, and speed sign recognition. So let me show you how this goes. So basically, the adaptive cruise control, if you're going along with a certain speed and there's someone going slower than you in your lane, it's going to slow you down to go their speed without you having to press the brake. You pass them, it'll resume, you'll speed back up. It'll bring it to complete stop as well. So if there's someone over there you can't move over and they come to a complete stop, you will as well. They start going, so will you. So rush hour traffic is where this will come in handy. Lane centering will help keep you in the center of your lane. So this is going to be activated with the cruise control, and it's different than your lane keeping system. So it'll help keep you in the center of your lane. Speed sign recognition recognizes those speed signs. So if that speed sign changes, it'll adjust your cruise control based on that. You can put a tolerance on that. So if you like to go a little bit above the speed limit, just put in what your normal tolerance is, and it'll adjust that accordingly. Now, the does have an 8-inch instrument panel screen in here, so you're going to see your eco mode in there, ice blue lighting, outside temperature display, message center, computer, your trip computer, your compass, everything else is going to be in there too. We do have dual zone climate control, so the driver and front passenger have 2 different temperatures there. For your audio, AM/FM audio sound system with 6 speakers. Does include Sirius XM with a 360L for 3 months of service. You'll have to pay for a subscription after that. And we do have the Sync 4 system with the bigger screen. This is the 13.2-inch LCD screen. Does have the Sync 4 system with the wireless Android Auto, wireless Apple CarPlay, digital owner's manual, all those features. 911 assist as well. And navigation for 1 year of service included. After that, you have to pay for a subscription for that. We do have an overhead console. Go to the 360 view for that. Overhead console, you can see sunglass bin there, lights there. You have a universal garage door openers there on the visor as well. And we do have a day-night mirror, so just a lever. Actually, I'm going to bypass on that. That is not included in this, so this image is wrong here. As well as this image. So it does have a day-night mirror, so it's a lever underneath it. You flip that for if cars come behind you with those bright lights and at nighttime. Manual adjustment there. And then on the visors, you have those sun sliding visors. On the back side of those are illuminated vanity mirrors for the driver and front passenger. Do not get universal garage door openers yet. We'll talk about that in a second. Down here in the media hub area, USB type A and C port down in there. Power different devices, rotary dial shifter knob. You do have your parking brake there, as well as your auto hold button, and the drive mode button will be back right around there. Cup holders, armrest storage in that console, as well as in your glove box. And also, you do get the Ford Pass Connect, allows you to stay connected to your vehicle using the Ford Pass app. It's a free app you download, connect your vehicle in. You can unlock and lock your vehicle from anywhere, remote start your vehicle from anywhere, even schedule most start times. See the tire pressure you have in your tires, how much gas you have in your vehicle, even where your vehicle is located using that app. So you definitely want to make sure you download that app. Now let's talk about colors here for a second. Get the right one here. So we're going to first talk about colors for that standard equipment. So interior colors, we have ebony and we have the space white or space gray. So ebony black is what we saw already. And here's our space gray, what that looks like. So the headliner is going to be a gray. The front sides of those seats, the lower part of the panel and everything up there will also be that space gray, even some inserts on the doors. So that's the 2 color options you have as standard equipment. We'll get into this other package in a second and how that's going to change that for you. Actually, the colors won't change for you, but anyway, the design of the seat will. So, all right. And now exterior paint colors here for you on this. We do have the Star White is available. So 6 colors about every trim level. Star White, it's $1,000 for that. It's a tri-coat, 3 coats of paint for that. So that is available. We do have Vapor Blue that does not cost any extra for that one. You have Vapor Blue. Rapid Red tinted clear coat. That is $4.95 for that because it is a clear coat on there. We also do have the Iconic Silver. No cost for that color. Carbonized Gray. No cost for that color. And we do have agate black, or agate black, some people say. Anyway, there you go. Those are our color options for us on this. Let's go ahead and go to our star white for the rest of this video. There you go. So that's how everything that's there. So again, standard front wheel drive, standard hybrid engine, with the capability of plugging that in to power it and going in all electric mode for the vehicle. So let's talk about one package that is available. Actually, there's two packages. Didn't see that one. So let's first talk about the plug-in hybrid premium package, 4530 for that package. And this package, basically what we've been talking about, if you watch the videos on like the ST line, that'd be like an ST line to select in a way of equipment we've talked about so far. But when you go with this premium package, it's like loading it all up like a Platinum or an ST line Elite would have. So let's go through this. You're going to get the 360-degree camera with the split screen view. So a mirror, camera under each of the two side mirrors and one in the front, so you can see completely around you. We also do have a 10-way power adjustable seat. So now we have goes from 8-way to 10-way. Now we get a 6-way heated power passenger seat. So it takes you from that manual to a power seat here. We do have active park assist 2.0. This allows you to, it helps parallel park the vehicle, reverse perpendicular park, and even park out. It takes care of all the steering of the vehicle in those parking spaces. Ambient lighting with the floor lights in there, giving the ambient lightings in there. Auto dimming rear view mirror as well. So this is where you get the auto dimming mirror. No lever to worry about there. B&O audio sound system upgrades that from 6 speakers to 10 speakers by Bang & Olufsen, including a subwoofer in there. It does change our beltline molding to a polished stainless, and that's the beltline's what's on the top of the door, right before you see the window. So we'll click this in a second so you can kind of see that. Front parking sensors as well to go along with your back parking sensors. So as you're pulling into parking lots, driveways, garages, it'll alert you as you get closer and closer to different things. HD radio as well to go along with that Bang & Olufsen sound system. Here's where you're going to get the coast-to-coast LED light bar, so that light bar on the front of the vehicle. A heads-up display as well, so that's going to be on that windshield so that you can see it when with your navigation and everything else like that. 12.3-inch digital productivity screen. You know, I'm just going to select this. I'm going to use my notes for you guys so you can see this in action here. All right, so on the outside, coast to coast light bar as well across there, like we talked about there. What are some of the other exterior features we talked about? Yeah, I think that's it. So you got one there, and then on the inside, so you're going to get that auto dimming rearview mirrors we mentioned there. There we go. So auto dimming rearview mirror. Here's where we're going to get your universal garage door openers for you as well. So you're going to get those two features. Also bigger screen here. So this now you're going to get the 12.3 digital productivity screen in here as well. So that's going to be included with that. Heads-up display will be showing up right here on the glass. So you can see the navigation, turns, speed, and all that kind of stuff there. Inside, you're going to see the upgraded leather trim seats with the quilted bolsters or cushions, I should say. Though that's going to be a nice upgrade with quilted design, many perforations in there too. Driver memory as well. So to memorize the seat position as well as your mirror position for 3 different drivers, I believe you can see it. Yeah, 3 different drivers right there. Perimeter alarm as well. So when you lock that vehicle up and walk away, it'll give a perimeter alarm. So someone tries to mess with your vehicle, get inside. If it shakes, it's gonna set the horn lights off and everything else. We do have rain sensing wipers as well. So if you have it in one of the intermittent settings, and this is activated, it starts to rain, it's going to just start wiping the windshield for you. The harder it rains, the faster it wipes and all that stuff. As you're backing up, we do have the reverse sensing system. But if you're not paying attention to that and you're going to hit something or somebody, then it's going to brake the vehicle. So reverse brake assist. And then the instrument panel is going to be unique to this as well. It doesn't say exactly what in here, but I think it's a different design in the doors, I believe, for this. And we do have the universal garage door opener I mentioned and wireless charging pad. Wireless charging pad will be included in this package. You can see a lot of features. It just goes on and on there for those features. Now, Class 2 trailer tow package is included here, so it does require that. So a hitch, wiring, as well as a trailer sway control. I think at 23, I said that you had to have all-wheel drive for that, and not true. So we did figure it out on the Platinum Edition. You could go hybrid front wheel drive, and it worked. This in here, plug-in is front wheel drive only. It's not all wheel drive, and you can get the tow package with it as well. So there you go. All right, so those are the different packages available. Let's get to the standalone options now. Only wheel option is this one here. We do have the panoramic Vista roof that's available, $15.95 for that. It does include the side rails, which are already included with this. Not available with the crossbars, which we'll get to in a little bit. And this is a factory installed option. So you can kind of see what that looks like in that image there. There you go, with the power sunshade in there as well. We do have the splash guards. That is a dealer installed option. So it would be shipped to the dealership. Dealership would ship and get the part, and then they would put it on the vehicle. Moving down, we do have the roof rack rail crossbar. So you can see what that looks like. That is available, but not available with your Power Vista roof, as you can see right there. So if you have that, you are not able to get this because it would actually hit those. So because that moonroof comes up and then back, so it would be in the way. So let's see. Moving down, we have front license plate bracket. If you live in a state that requires a front license plate, it's standard equipment. If you're in a state that does not require front license plate, it's optional equipment. Either way, it's no charge. And either way, the dealership installs it when the vehicle gets to the dealer. Engine block heater. This is a factory installed option to be put on at the factory. So you'll definitely want to make sure you add this if you need this. So if you live in a cold weather state, you're going to keep it outside, you may want to plug that in and keep the engine block warmed up. The illuminated door entry keypad, that is in late availability, not available yet. Probably be second half of the year. And I believe this in here does require requires the premium package to get this. So it's not available without going to the premium package. Wheel locking exposed lug nuts. We just replaced one of the lug nuts. That is a dealer installed option as well, just like that keypad and some of the others we've talked about. Moving down to interior options now. Cargo mat, that is a Ford accessory. That'll be put in the vehicle before it leaves the factory. Gives you an all-weather mat. Is available through Ford Accessories website as well, if you want to go that route. Roadside assistance kit and first aid kit. Those are both dealer installed options. They'll be shipped to the dealership, and the dealership will put it in your vehicle. And most dealerships probably wouldn't even take them out of the box or anything. They just probably just put it in your vehicle for you. So you can get, and again, those are two things you can get through Ford Accessories website. Easy access cargo shade. That is a Ford accessory you can get through Ford Accessory website. But if you order it on your vehicle, the factory is going to put it in your vehicle before they ship it to you. So, which if they're in short supply, could cause it from getting scheduled quicker. Floor liners. You have front and rear with the carpeted mats or without. So you can go that route. So if you want floor liners in there to help protect it, make sure you order that. That is also a Ford accessory thing. Something you can get through Ford Accessories, but would be put in your vehicle before it is shipped out to the dealer. Cargo organizers, two different ones here. There's one with 3 openings there, and these are Ford Accessories options. So, and that are dealer installed, shipped to the dealer, and the dealership will put it in your vehicle, but also available through Ford Accessories website, which is the route I would take if I were you. Also, this cooler bag, same way as those organizers, available through Ford Accessories website, and it would be in dealership installed. They'll just ship the package to the dealer, and dealership put it in it. Smoker's package and the ash cup, 2 different options here. These are also dealer installed options. Does give you the lighter to this one with the little coin or ash tray, and then you have that one without the lighter. So it can go in that cup holder if you want it to. And there you go. And lastly, it's the center console and vehicle safe by Console Vault. So that is also available. Another dealer installed option. If you put that in your vehicle on your order, then it'll be shipped to the dealership, and dealership would install it. Now, the more of these dealer installed options you put on your vehicle, the more likely it is to hold up your build for a scheduled production date, because it needs all those to be in stock at one time. So I recommend some of these Ford accessories, if they're on Ford Accessories website, just go that route unless they need an install. And then maybe go ahead and do those. So splash guards, something like that. Those shouldn't hold up your build. But again, if you keep those to a minimum, will help yours getting built for production dates. Some other tips too, when it comes to ordering is, if you're ordering through your good local dealership, which is what I recommend, then make sure you get with them. Make sure just get some things, your ducks in a row there. Find out what they're going to price the vehicle when it comes in. Also find out too if they know anything about price protection and incentive lock. So those are 2 things that Ford offers to all their customers. So if you order the vehicle, like say today, whatever the price is when you ordered it is what you should be locked into. If the price goes up, Ford will reimburse the dealership back that difference. They call it price protection, and it's automatically done. As long as the person that orders the vehicle buys the vehicle, they're going to reimburse the dealership that difference. Now, incentive lock works similar to that. Is Ford sees when that customer ordered that vehicle, and again, as long as the same person that ordered it buys the vehicle, then they can lock in any incentives, would be rates, rebates of when it was when you ordered the vehicle. You can also look at what the sale date is. When that vehicle comes in, they could be better, and you get to choose one or the other. So you just have the dealership looking smart, Vincent, and they can pick which is better and show you what those look like. So that's called incentive lock. So make sure you know how that works. We know how that works here at the dealership. Also, find out if they're going to add anything else to the vehicle, like a dealer fee, or are they going to add any aftermarket things onto the vehicle. Make sure you get that all information found out before you order the vehicle, and get it in writing if you can, and get a manager to sign it too if you can. That is something we do here. We have a dealer fee of $495. We don't add anything in aftermarket unless you want it. That's just not right. So we don't do that. So you want to make sure you get that as well. So if you order from us, we do have a YouTube special. So if you order from us and you want it shipped to you and live out of state, that kind of thing, if you finance a vehicle with us at standard rates, then we will pay the first $1,000 of your shipping cost to have it shipped from us to you. Or if you want to fly in and drive your vehicle home, travel expenses up to $1,000. We're talking flights, hotels, and gas getting you back home. So keep that in mind if you want to order from us. We are taking orders for 24 model year. Order banks are open up, and we can keep you, up to date on any constraints or anything like that, so we can make sure you get your vehicle ordered and get it shipped in and get a production date as quick as possible as well. So yes, so there you go. That's all I have for you on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and this does finish out our Escape trim level. So if you've missed any of the others, look back. We do have a playlist that we'll have at the end of this. It'll show up probably right there or there, one of the places. Check out the playlist if you want to go back and revisit any of the other videos. Don't forget the timestamps down below to go back and revisit this video. And make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have that notification turned on so you don't miss any video when it comes to Ford products, news, information. This is your source. So go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification and smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And until the next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.